Hi y'all, how are you doing? So today I'm going to be talking about my weekly update and also something that I'm pretty sure affects everybody when they first start a journey is how do you stay motivated after you got started, and how do you even get started? Because it's been 2 weeks and I can say it's been a little bit of a struggle. Um, it happens with everything. I think if anything, you just got to realize that this is a life changing situation. You can't see it as oh, well, I'm going to diet for a month and, after that, we'll see what happens. It's more of a, you need to realize whatever it is that you're doing on the long term. Um, as far as my weekly update, I'm going to let you guys know the first 2 days, actually, no, more like the first 3 days, I did awesome. I mean, my calorie intake was perfect. I was working out hard. It was going great. But then Thursday came along, and I had to preview a movie, and I had a bag of popcorn, big bag of popcorn, and it wasn't part of my calories. So I ended up eating a little bit more than I should have eaten on that day. Um, as far as my workouts, I've been working out hard though. I mean, every day. Yesterday I didn't work out because I woke up really late and I had to go to work. I was really tired, but I was so sore. I was like, you know what? My body needs to rest at least one day. So I didn't work out yesterday. I did do my 30 squats though, because I am doing my monthly challenge of my 30 squats a day. But yeah, I mean, as far as staying motivated, I think if anything, you just got to realize that this is, you know, this is something that's supposed to be changing your life. And any situation that you're in, before you do something, even if it's reckless, you need to figure out, is this something that I'm willing to do for the rest of my life, basically? Am I willing to give this up for the rest of my life? And if the answer is no, then, realize, okay, then, what's the next step? For example, like that day that I had the bag of popcorn, halfway through the bag, I realized what I was doing. And I stopped. And I was like, you know what, I'm eating this just because, I don't know, I'm anxious. I'm going back to my old habits. Like, this is not something that I really want to be doing to my body. And so I said, you know what, I have had my good share of popcorn. I'm going to stop where I'm at. And I didn't go anywhere from there. The other day also it was already pretty late at night and I was hungry and I thought I was hungry. And so I had a bowl of cereal, which you must be thinking, well, that's too bad. It's a bowl of cereal. But after I was done with that bowl of cereal, and it's a small bowl, I mean, it was a cup of cereal and a cup of milk. And when I was done with it, I felt so bloated and just like super full. I mean, more than you would if you were just having a regular bowl of cereal. And that's when I realized that I ate that bowl of cereal not because I was hungry, but because I was just anxious. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you why I ate it. Honestly, it wasn't because of hunger. Because if it would have been because of hunger, then my body would have been satisfied versus, being extremely full. So, if anything, tips as far as, staying on track, I'm still working on it. It's an ongoing process. I think you just got to do what works for you, and for me, what's been working is I stop and I think, am I really hungry? Am I really doing this because I want to eat this because I'm just craving it, or am I really that hungry? If the answer is that I'm really, really hungry, then I decide, okay, if I'm really, really hungry, what I'm about to eat, is it healthy? And if the answer is no, then I say, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and have a small snack just to keep my anxiety levels low, and I'll prepare myself a healthy meal, or I'll go get a healthy meal. This week, I think I did very, very good at not eating out. I ate out once with my boyfriend, but I had like the healthy choice meal basically, so it wasn't that bad. I had Chinese yesterday, which I shouldn't have had Chinese because it's a lot of sodium. But then again, I only ate breakfast yesterday and that Chinese food, and that was it. Like, I didn't eat anything else. I was really busy at work, so that was all I did. The fact that I didn't work out, though, I know yesterday was a very bad day. I mean, I should have at least worked out. But like I said, it's one of those things where, you got to realize this is, like I said, life changing. And if the situation that you're in, you're not willing to do that the rest of your life, then just, eat in moderation or do things in moderation. It doesn't mean you have to indulge in every craving that you get. I know come Saturday night, my friends from work, they wanted to go hang out and have some drinks at a friend's house. I went over and I went in the mindset, you know what, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to go there, I'm going to have a good time, but I'm not going to drink. I got there, of course, my friends, they know I love to drink, and so they offered it to me, and I told them, you know what, I'm not drinking, and everybody starts questioning, like, well, why aren't you drinking? Like, are you sure you don't want to drink? And come on, it's just one little drink. And I gave in, but at the same time, when I gave in, I told myself, I'm only going to have this one drink. And I had a small drink. They prepared it for me. It was like in a shot form. But I sipped it. I told them, I don't want to take the shot. I'm just going to sip the drink. And that's all I'm going to have. And that's all I had. And I had a wonderful time. I mean, I played beer pong with water. I told them, you know what, I can't drink any more of this. I made up a lie. And honestly, if that helps for you, then go ahead and lie to your friends. I mean, I told them that I was taking pills. And I was like, you know what, I don't want to get too drunk, because even just a small amount of alcohol, it's gonna affect my pills and it's gonna lose its effectiveness. I mean, nothing will happen to me, but then the pill would have been for nothing, and I'm taking these pills for a reason, so I don't want to, take off the effect of the pill. And they looked at me and they're like, oh, okay. And they asked me, what's the pill for? And I told them, oh, I've been having some health issues, but it's no big deal. And like, oh, okay, and they stopped questioning me. And after that, they were okay with me drinking water when I played beer pong. So, I mean, I think after a while, your friends just kind of realize, you know what, she's doing this for a reason. And, whatever the reason is, if they really truly are your friends, they're going to be on your side. And for those people who aren't on your side and they try to make you get cravings, just realize they're not really your friends and they're not there to help you out. So you go and, you got to do you, and don't worry about what anybody else says about anything. But like I said, as far as getting started, it's just a matter of getting started. I mean, get off your ass. Seriously, there's really no other way. I mean, there's no magical pill. There's nothing that's going to get you motivated and get you started other than yourself. You have to decide, think why you want to do this and just do it. And whenever you're about to work out and you don't want to work out, or you're in bed and you're like, oh my God, not today, just tell that to yourself. Why am I really doing this? Like, who am I trying to who am I trying to impress? Who am I trying to make feel better? And if the answer is not yourself, then maybe you need to start working on your priorities. I know as far as me, I'm really doing this for me. And I want to feel good. I want to look good for me, because I want to have that confidence and say like, yeah, I look good. And every time that I work out and it hurts, all I think is, you know what? Pain is gain, and all this pain that I'm feeling right now is turning into muscle, and it's turning into this, and it's good for you, and I feel good about myself. So anyway, that was my weekly update, and I was sorry I ranted on and I went on and on. But good news is, through all this, is that I've been weighing myself. I try to weigh myself only like maybe once or twice a week. I'm trying not to weigh myself every day because people go crazy like that. And it looks like I'm losing weight. So far, it looks like I'm losing weight, but you guys will find out on my monthly update how much it is that I've lost. And it's an ongoing process, so I don't want you guys to expect, oh, she lost 20 pounds in a month, because that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it to get healthy, and because I'm doing it a natural way, it's going to take a little bit longer. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it taking as long as it needs to, as long as it comes off. It'll come off. Sooner or later, it'll come off. But anyway, so I'll see you guys later. See you guys next week. And sorry for updating this on a Friday instead of a Thursday. But see you guys later. Bye.